Your budget is not the problem. Your system is. And I know that simply because I'm going to show you a brand that spent $600 in the last 10 days and made over $3,200. So roughly a 5 return on ad spend. There was no scaling campaign, no crazy hacks, just a proper proven system that I'm about to break down. So if you're spending under $50 a day or approximately $50 a day or within this range, this video will completely transform, completely change how you run your ads in 2025, 2026 and moving onwards. And if you actually implement what I'm about to show you, I am so confident and I guarantee that you're going to see at least a 20% improvement in your ROAS in the next 30 to 45 days. And that's literally a bare minimum. So before we start, I want to clear a very big misconception. The biggest lie in meta ads is this: once I'll have more budget, my ads are going to work. No, that's not how the Andromeda works. With Andromeda, your ads don't need to have a huge budget. It needs the proper signals and swim lanes. And this is going to come from the creative variety, a clean campaign structure, and consistent testing. If your system is bad and you try to increase your budget, then it simply means that you're going to lose money faster. Obviously, we don't want that. So before we even talk about the structure, let's talk about the theory. With Andromeda, Meta is no longer choosing the audience first. It is choosing creative first. That's why if you're a brand with a small budget, and if you have a proper creative system, you can outperform brands that are spending 10 times more than you. It's a simple reality. What Meta wants is different signals, different formats, different messages, different entry points. So that means that your creatives must include static images, UGC videos, problem to solution breakdowns, founder videos, carousels, whatever it may be. Flexible ads, by the way. Oh yeah, flexible ads. These are insane. This is like a cheat code. Flexible ads, I forgot to mention, they are amazing. If you have the same creative with multiple headlines, put them in the flexible. Bro, this is going to boost your ROAS, your sales, and everything about your campaign in a crazy significant way. But yeah, if you're only running one format or one angle, then the algorithm has nothing to work with. And that's why you're getting bad results. The more variety you have, the better it's going to be. Now, for the proper structure that you're going to run, this is the exact structure that I would use if I was spending $50 a day, or if I was spending $1,000 a day, or even $10,000 a day. The only difference is that in the lower category, below $1,000 a day, you don't need a scaling campaign. You simply need to keep it simple. Number one, a prospecting campaign. This is where most of your budget is going to go. The campaign objective is sales. The budget, you set it to whatever you're comfortable at, even if it's like $30, $40 a day. And inside the campaign, the first week you're going to have one ad set, the second week 2 ad sets, the third week 3 ad sets, the fourth one obviously 4, and it goes more and more and more every single week. What you need to do every single week is to add in a new ad set, and in this ad set, it's a new batch of creatives. This is how you're going to test creatives consistently, weekly. After collecting a month of data, you're going to know which ones are your winners and which ones are not. Once you identify them, create 2 new interest-based ad sets. Each of these ad sets have one interest category. Once you do that, and you've identified your winners, you put them into the interest-based ad set. It's as simple as that. This is your testing engine if you're spending less than $1,000 a day. Now, for the retargeting campaign, what you're going to do is you're going to have 3 different ad sets. One ad set is going to be a 90-day add to cart. The other is going to be a 30-day website visitors. The third one is going to be 30-day Facebook and Instagram engagers. One thing that is very important to mention, creatives should be different here. Yes, you need the creative variety, but you need to have social proof, testimonials, offers, and objection handling creatives. Because retargeting is not where you test, it is where you convert. Finally, the retention campaign, so important, yet so many brands scratch it aside. It's a huge mistake. You simply need one ad set. One ad set that is all-time purchasers. Run it on Shopify catalogs, and trust me, you're going to cook with it. After you have the proper structure, and you've had a month of data, and you've met your KPIs, you've completely smashed them, and your KPI and your results are very, very aggressive, then you can double the ad spend of the prospecting campaign. If not, don't touch anything. And if they are met and you increase the budget of the prospecting campaign, gradually increase the budget of the retention and retargeting campaign as well. Now, let me actually show you this in real life. One brand that I'm working with, I can't mention the name sadly, but from December 7th to December 17th, we spent roughly around $650 and made over $3,200 at a 5 return on ad spend. There was no scaling campaign, no big spend, just proper creative variety and structure, and a proper campaign system. That's all there is. These results were consistent. And that's why I keep saying that your budget's not the problem. Your system is. So if you're spending $50 a day, $100 a day, $200 a day, even $1,000 a day, and even more, and you feel stuck and you just simply can't scale, this system is exactly what we implement for our clients. So if you want me to personally review your ad account, tell you what's broken, then go to the link in the description and click the Calendly link. You can book a quick 15-minute call with us. I'll break down everything for you. However, I'm only going to be taking on 3 more brands this week. So worst case scenario, you get a free 15-minute audit. In best case scenario, we fix your whole entire system, your ROAS goes through the roof, and you add in an additional 20 to 30% in revenue in the next 30 days. Sounds fair enough? Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.